What subject do you study?
Con trả lời đó.
Ok, con trả lời đi.
What subject do you study?
I study a lot of subjects. For example, it is mathematics, English, science, or also history, and another. And I think I like English the best because I am good at English, so I love to study English because I understand well at this subject.
Why did you choose this subject?
Yes, in the yeah, because I'm good at this subject. Some people say that if you are good at something, you are have more motivation to do this or to do the problem in this subject. So this is why I love English.
What do you like most about your studies?
Can you raise?
What do
Can
you
you?
like most about your studies?
Um, I think this is the listen part and also reading part because when you are listen something but you understand somebody say that you can not listen it and also in English you the best way to learn this is listen so I like listen.
Are there any things you dislike about your studies?
um, that is
What do you find most difficult in your studies?
I think this is the writing part because I'm not good at writing, but I like this part, so I will also do this.
What kind of qualifications or certificates do you hope to get?
I hope to get IELTS degree, IELTS certification because it is help me have a lot of opportunity to learn a lot of or to words in the future.
What do you hope to do after graduation?
I think I hope I will be an English teacher because I want to help a lot of people learn English easily and also make a lot of friends in all the world and that's okay.
Where did you grow up?
Um, I grew up in Mingyur, but I think this is I grew up in Mingyur. I think this is most peaceful place to live. It have a lot of buildings and also parks. Another it is um, somewhere that you can play um, like highland places and then
What is a good place for children to grow up?
um, I think this is my city that I grew up is in Europe because it is have a lot of it have a lot of devices and another things that can help your children other children to grow up in good well and this and its atmosphere it is also good. It's not like mm, north side north side Vietnam's are the yes north side Vietnam because it has some storm or big storm that can make your the children the way to go to school is more difficult than the people who grew up in the north, in the southern of Vietnam.
Where did you usually play?
I usually play video games because sometimes I find some video games that is in English, so it's also helped me to have more vocabulary about it. But I think it is not good yet because some new vocabulary of these video games is not commonly in the lifetime. So that is why I often, not usually.
Who is the most important person in your childhood?
Um, the most important person in my childhood, it is my father because he is hero that helped me to go in the right way to learn. He also um, helped me to get a lot of motivation to learn English. And when I was 11 years old, I am a child that is not learning English because I think it is a difficult language to learn. So my father is the person who made me know the important English words, and she said that the best you learn English, the more opportunity you can make when you can make in the future to work.
Is childhood now different from the time when you were a child?
Mm, maybe I think maybe it's not changed a lot because when a childhood I during a child to want to play and I play a lot but and now I also play a lot but not like play outside. It is play with games to learn English, play some sports that make me more that make me have a lot of skill that is useful for my life.
Do you enjoy watching films?
It is also, I think it depends on the kind of film I watch. My favorite kind of film is horror films and also animation. So when I watch history films or scientist film, that make me bored. But when I when I watch horrors or animations, I will have a lot of feelings like um, happy, fun, or sometimes it is scared.
How often do you watch films?
Um, I rarely watch films. I watch film when at the weekend with my younger sister. His and she and me, it is like the same kind of thing, so we easily to share this hobby to each other and also ask our commune with each other to say about this kind of thing.
What kind of films do you like to watch?
This is horror films. I like horror films the most. Sometimes it makes me scared or have a bad night, but I think it is very fun. And it also has um, something that I like. For example, it is a ghost, a monster. I like to find out these kind of figures because it is not the real, but I want to find out it like an alien or another people that live in other planet in the universe.
Do people generally prefer watching films at home or in the cinema?
It is also depends on the people living in a particular area because if they are the people that live to be close with their family, they will watch films at home or at somewhere that they can watch with their family. But some people that is want to have another feelings, another emotion, so they choose to go to theater to watch films.
Would you like to be in a film? Would you like to be in a film?
Um, I think I would like to be an alien or a hero because when I am an alien, I have some skills that another people cannot have. And a hero, I can help another people, help with people to be strong, to be more more happy when more happy when they are sad about something that they can do.
What kind of public transport is available where you live?
In my area, I think this is motorbike is available for all people in this place. Because in my place is not have more or enough bus station, so it is not have so the bus is not available for all the people, but it is also a little available for some students go to school that is not go home every day. So they use bus to visit their home at the weekend. With me, more motorbike is not available. My bicycle. It is available for me to go to school every day, and I can use this means of transport to bring my younger sister to go school with me.
What kind of public transport do you use most often?
This is my bicycle.
What problems are there with public transport where you live?
In my city, the most important problem. This is jam congestion. Because everybody use their own or their private motorbike, so the traffic it is not it is densely, it is have a lot of people, and the road here is not narrow enough these um, for these numbers of car or motorbike, so the traffic congestion it is the most important problem in my city or in my place.
How would you improve public transport where you live?
Um, I think I can do it. It is um, encourage people to go and buy food with when they are go to the place that near their house, and if they are using their own motorbike, they can they can go to their place with the time that is not in the rush hour. Sometimes you can go early 15 minutes or early 5 minutes to avoid the train congestion. And this kind of question is also much used for um, policy have a policy for or have a policy for have a lot of or have enough station for all people to go to their school, their work, shop, or their factory.
Do you prefer to use public or private transport?
It is uh, maybe because when you use public transport, you can protect the environment. But sometimes in the rush hour, there's a lot of people in the public transport. It is also make you difficult to commute or go to school.
Which part of your country do most people live in? Which part of your country do most people live in?
I think it is in Ho Chi Minh City. It has nearly uh, nearly um, it has a lot of people live there because because there is a lot of buildings to live, parks to exercise in early morning, and also and another advice are equipment for people to entertainment, live, um, learn.
Can you tell me about the main industries in your country?
Um,
Is it easy to travel around your country?
yes, it is very easy because the road here is have the the road is when you are travel around in my city, but not in the rush hour, it is very easy because it's not have a lot of people in the road. Not when it's not a rush
Alo anh đây,
hour. So,
anh em rồi.
Do you think your country has changed a lot since you were a child?
yes, there's changed a lot.
Cơ bản thì nó vẫn thế thôi em ạ. Nói chung là cái chính ấy thì vẫn là cái người nào người nào làm đấy thì
Do
vẫn
you
là
know
chính, còn
something
anh em
about
nó
the
làm nó
history of your hometown?
thừa thụt đấy mà mình không hy vọng được nhiều đâu mà. Xong
Do you know something about the history of your hometown?
Yeah, I don't know a lot because I don't know a good, I don't, I'm not a good student at history, but I know my hometown is the province that is have a lot of historical figure.
ừ, thôi mày cứ giúp cho anh giảm nhẹ đi, anh em bảo nhau. Cứ gửi cho anh nhé.
Are there any interesting places I can visit?
Không, Yên Dũng ít cửa hàng lắm em ạ. Yên Dũng ít cửa hàng.
Place that is for some place is museum that have something that you can learn about historical figure, but some
Em có bốn bốn thằng đấy thì anh biết cả này.
go to entire play, for example,
Ờ,
supermarket. And they
đấy thì
also have
anh biết.
field for the farmers to
Ờ.
work there to
Xong
help.
anh ghi tọa độ các thứ ra xong rồi chú nhập theo ý chú nhé.
What do you like the most about living in your hometown?
Ở trên app nó có tọa độ rồi á.
Thing I like to live in my hometown, it is peaceful. It is very peaceful. It has fewer people, fewer towns than in my city. So my hometown is also have the fresh environment for our health.
Rồi rồi. Cảm ơn.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of living in your hometown?
The advantage is in to living in my hometown. It is not convenient, not, not convenient than the city because it is my hometown is not convenient. So something you do it is also, for example, you go to a supermarket or you go to the market. It is far from your house, and the advantages is living in my hometown. It is good for our health. The smokes often from the his factory or motorbikes or means of transport. It is mm, not happened here. So the and the more the fresher the environment is, the more better the health you are.
Can you describe the city where you live now?
This is also like another province or city. It has a lot of trees, plants, a lot of house, more house and more people, a lot of things than my hometown. But the thing that I cannot like and describe this, it is the noisy. It is very noisy. In until until 10 o'clock p.m. the noise is also happening. So with my description of my city, it is convenient, but is noisy and not good for our health.
Are there any things you dislike about the city?
Yeah, that is not good for our health. It have a lot of burns, smokes, and something that is going to have noisy, pollution, and water pollution.
How would you improve the city where you live?
This is the best thing I can do the best. It is do not litter the litter. And if you have a garbage or you have a litter, you must put it in the right place. Some students I see they also they not put in the right they not put it in the garbage. They put it in the road, and some farmers or workers they eat breakfast or they eat bread, so they litter the garbage. So it is not good for our environment. Then I can recommend my younger sister or my family not to use a lot of plastic bags. We can use paper bags instead, and if this and we and if we have chance, we can join in some club that is good for our environment. For example, this green club in my school.
What do you do?
I am learning English. I am speaking English with my teacher, and I'm very happy when I speak English.
Do you have any plans to change your job in the future?
No, because the most jobs that I like to work in the future is an English teacher, so I will not change it.
Tell me about some of the animals in your country.
In my country, I think we just have a lot of dogs and cats, just like this, because everybody
Thế
here
nào?
in the city, so they don't have a lot of place
Cái
like
điện thoại của em sao gọi Zalo mà không nghe được.
cars.
Trong khi
Um,
Dũng Đông vừa gọi cho anh xong nhưng mà nghe của em anh không nghe được.
Which animals do you like?
I like the cat because it is independent. We don't need to take after it a lot of like our dog, and it's also helped me to uh, love this pet as a
Alo anh ơi.
How do people in your country
Ừ,
usually feel
nó
about
đang sát nhập
animals?
vào nhau đấy.
I think they're always love,
Chương trình nó sát nhập Yên Dũng
honestly,
vào.
like cat or dog, because they don't see these pets
Thì
like an
tôi
animal.
gọi là cạnh nhau thế thôi còn
They see is their friends, so they behave it like a people, not behave it badly like some people
ừ,
is.
nó sát nhập vào thế nó sát nhập. À mà bây giờ còn thành phố đấy thì nó phá búa rồi. Bây giờ nó thành từng xã mà rồi còn đâu, làm gì còn thành phố nữa.
Who does the main food and household shopping in your family?
Can you see it?
Nói lại câu này này.
Who does the main food and household shopping in your family?
It is my mother, because my mother is a house worker and she is also do something like washing machine, washing dishes, cooking, or clean the house. But sometimes when my father, my younger sister, me, and my younger brother is free, we can also help my mother to do something to make my mother have some free time to watch films or play play with my own younger brother.
What kind of shopping do you usually do?
I'm I go shopping twice 4 times a year. So the the most in the most kind of shopping I think it is go to market with my mother to buy products to cook, and sometimes it is to buy clothes with my mother.
What kinds of shops do you prefer?
I prefer um, I prefer clothes shop, because I want to have I want to dress a lot of skirt or clothes that make me feel or make me more beautiful.
What time of day do you prefer to go shopping?
It is at the weekend, because at the weekend we can go to some market that have sales, and also at the weekend I have a lot of free time. My mother is also, and the family and my family is also have a lot of free time, spare time, so we can spend 1 or 2 hours to go shopping.
What is the worst thing about shopping?
It is when when I'm shop at the weekend, there have a lot of people, densely people in the supermarket. So it is more to go back to home.
Who usually does the housework, e.g. cooking and cleaning, where you live? How is the housework shared in your family?
I don't know. I don't understand.
What kind of food do you like?
Um, I like pizza. This this is when in the supermarket my father buy me a piece of pizza, and I ate it. It is the first time I ate the food that is very good. That is the best in my life.
What kind of new food would you like to try?
I think it is dumpling. Dumpling it is. I just hear that, and I can I don't I haven't eaten that before, but I heard somebody say that is very good. Dumplings is like bánh bao in Vietnam, and it has meat, or uh, sometimes it is corn in the center of this.
Do you prefer eating at home or in restaurants?
I prefer eating at home rather than eating at a restaurant, because the first time and the first thing that I always believe that is good for our health, and it is cheap. So the home is help me to do this, and it also make me have the skill that is cooking or help other people to do this kind of work.
How often do you eat in restaurants?
It is depends on this time, because when I am in the summer, I can go to restaurant occasionally. Then when I'm in the time that I have to go to school, like um, January, January from January from January from
What is your favorite restaurant?
mm, I think it is also in the supermarket, like mm, K- KFC. It has my favorite chicken, my favorite fire, and that's all.
What food is popular in your country?
This is in my country. There's have a lot of food that people eat every day, like rice, bread, also pho. Yeah, so I think the most common thing that everybody eats, that is rice with meat, and sometimes um sometimes it is pho.
Is fast food popular in your country?
I don't know about it, because in my country, I just is a few food in my country, so I don't have this. I don't have the. I look up this kind of question.
Do you think people eat healthier food now than in the past?
No, because now there's a rise. There's a rise in fast food. Fast food is increased steadily. So when you are eat fast food a lot, you can make your health is now feel better than the past. And people in the past, they don't have snake or use use uh,
What is the most important festival in your country?
The most important festival in my country, it is that because that I don't have to go to school and I can go back to my hometown to meet my grandparents, and we also watch fireworks in this festival. That is why I like this festival.
How do people celebrate it?
Um, they, the people in my city or in my hometown celebrate it when they are in.
How do people celebrate it?
The people in my in city that I grew up or in my hometown, I think they will buy something to decorate their house, and they also clean their house before New Year, and ask them to